Hello, YouTube Nation. This is Tony Sheree, and I usually don't make comments of concerts I went to. I just usually post videos. But I had something happen at the Linkin Park concert yesterday that was just so freaking weird and awesome. I have to share it with everybody. So I get to the venue yesterday. I take a few pictures just to kind of get my indexing deal working right on my camera. So whenever I upload videos, I know where to freaking start, you know, pulling from my camera to my hard disk. So I start taking pictures and stuff like that. And Gene Dawson comes on. And I thought Gene Dawson was pretty good, but nothing really exceptional. I mean, it's not my type of music. So, you know, he gets done. Linkin Park comes on, and they start playing it. They're playing pretty good. I'm semi bummed that I kind of chose the wrong side for the first half of this set because that was where Emily Armstrong was actually playing on. So I got the Mike Shinoda side, which I was all right with. This Mike Shinoda, I mean, he freaking founded freaking Linkin Park, so I'm all right with it. And they start playing song after song, and I'm just like bangers, bangers, bangers. Everything they played was just really good, you know. So they get about halfway through their set, and they changed the stage. They took everything from the equipment and reversed it. They took the drum spot over to my side, you know, and they bought all the freaking, other stuff from the other rigs and stuff like that to the other side. So now I got Emily Armstrong on my side. So I'm sorry, I don't know the exact song that this happened on, but they have a staircase that actually goes down the middle part of the stairs and actually goes down to the floor because that's where they do all their stuff for the band. They kind of congregate down there, you know, between songs, you know, so they can actually get a rest or whatever, you know, just to get off the spotlight of the stage. So anyway, I guess Mike Shinoda used this staircase to actually go down the freaking stairs. You know, their stage is kind of like in a semi-rectangular shape, and he walks down this deal and he starts singing the next song, you know, and start getting everybody kind of involved in it, you know. He walks around, and I'm like right dead center of where that laser beam comes down, right for the first song, you know. I wanted to be right there so I get that laser beam, you know. I thought that was so fucking cool how they do this laser beam thing. So he walks around, you know, and he gets to where I am. For some ungodly reason, nobody was giving me any resistance. I didn't bud or anything. I wasn't really being obnoxious or anything. So I walked up to where he was. I just wanted to get a couple of good pictures of Mike Shinoda, you know, for my Facebook so I can say I was at the freaking Linkin Park show. So everybody else is up there and they're all getting fist bumped and high fived and stuff like that. And I'm like, I walk up there and all of a sudden he's not doing that anymore. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But he's still there yet. And I'm still enjoying the vibe that actually having Mike Shinoda within maybe me and my wall away from me that close, you know, seeing him right freaking in front of me, you know. I mean, this is Mike Shinoda. So I still had my hand out. I was like this, you know, I had my hand out like this, you know. You know, maybe I get lucky. Maybe I get this little finger, you know, maybe I get a handshake or something like that. And anyway, he took one look at me. After about another 30 seconds, he took one look at me and he kind of motioned at me to keep my hand up. And he goes, I'm coming up. And he grabbed hold of my hand, you know, and like, you know, just like a handshake, you know, or, you know, something like it. I don't know what the hell it was. You know, grabbed hold and just pulled himself up with my hand up on the dang freaking stage barrier. So he's up there and I'm holding on to him and I'm like, okay, this is cool. I wasn't expecting this. So I'm up there holding him, you know, and you have to realize this dude is not, you know, he's of average weight for his weight size, you know, but he's still over 100, I would say 120, 130 pounds, you know, so that's a little bit of a weight. And I'm actually holding his whole entire weight with my arm, you know, and I had to Uber accident lately, and my hand and my arm aren't quite as good as they should be. But I'm like, well, now I got some serious stuff to deal with because I sure in hell don't want to freaking drop Mike Shinoda. I mean, this is the guy who created Numb, Faint, all the classic Linkin Park stuff. He created all that stuff. I sure in hell don't want to freaking drop this guy. So he's up there singing and he's just like blah, blah, blah. Then the next thing you know, he puts the freaking microphone in front of my face and I'm just like, okay, I know the lyrics of this song just barely. So I sang into the microphone. I'm still holding them, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, you probably should have got somebody else to sing because I literally got my hands full of you right now. So that was just surreal, I'm just like, I was looking for the signals, I'm like, I'll wait till he starts to unclasp his hand and I'll know to freaking, let go of him, and he had this security people. This went on for about a whole entire verse, chorus, where he was just standing up there with me holding him. And I'm just like, this is just cool, odd, and weird. But the funny thing is, my hand and my arm not being what they should be are starting to really feel it. I'm just like, man, God, I started getting cramps and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, I can't drop this guy, man. So he got me the signal and he started coming down. He had the freaking security people there to actually catch him, so he wouldn't actually hit the ground. So he walked away and I was like walking around. I just went to everybody around me and go, did that just happen? And they're going, yeah, yeah. And a lot of people going, yeah, and you were on the fucking big screen too, because you were like the big guy holding them up, and everybody was just like, yeah. So concert gets over, and Mike Shinoda is like one of these people. He's really personable. I don't know. He's one of the nicest guys in rock and roll, man. I love him, he just was there sitting there freaking signing autographs after the show for anybody that wanted an autograph, And I'm just like, well, God, this is freaking Mike Shinoda. He's still freaking signing autographs. He's all cool and everything. And so I motioned him, I said, Mike, are you all right? Because I was a person that, I recognize you. You're the one guy that had me up. I'm like, yeah. So we had about a good minute and a half chat, about it. And I just wanted to make sure you're all right and everything like that. And I started walking out of the arena, and all these people go, you're that guy. I go, what guy? Well, you're the guy who freaking held Mike Shinoda. We saw you all, everybody was saying, I saw you on the freaking big screen. I go, yeah, that was me. So I'm like, a little bit of quasi micro celebrity came of it. So I'm just like, well, that was just cool. It was a nice moment. And it was a great show. Emily Armstrong. I got so many Emily's I know. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. I'm a little excited. I had, but Emily Armstrong was just great that night. She was fun. The band was fun. They were just having a good time. I will have to say the band looks like they're having fun. And if, you have all the haters that are kind of, saying, I don't know, maybe they shouldn't. I'm just like, dude, these guys deserve to have fun. They deserve to actually do what they want in life. They should do what this is their calling. Let them have their fun, Have fun with them, If you don't want to be a part of it, don't say anything negative to the people that maybe do. But I love the band, they're a great band, so that's all I got to say about that whole entire concert experience. Bye-bye.